swapped out this raised duck pond setup that I absolutely hated for this, and I'm gonna go over the reasons why I love the new setup and why I hated the old one. I'll start by going over the old pond, and first thing I want to touch on is the price point of this one was better. We only spent about $500 on this build. Functionally, it's largely the same. It was a no-dig build, so it was super easy to install. It does drain and everything the same as the new pond. One of my biggest issues with it is my ducks really took to lounging on this platform. And I didn't really account for that with the design, so there's not a lot of room to stand around, hang out, and preen. Water for ducks is safety, so ducks really enjoy napping by water, preening by water, and just hanging out over there. The lack of room to do all of that was just a missed opportunity. Granted, this isn't their only pond, so was it a big deal? No, but I still always look for opportunities to improve their experience. These ducks are flighted, so they usually just fly up and down the platforms anyway, but I wanted to just make a more gradual increase on the stairs and not make it as high. Last thing I hated, I went with a 50-gallon in this, and I regret doing that. They utilized this pond way more than I expected them to, so that just got messy so quick. Moving on to the new setup and why I like it so much more. Price comparison, this was a $950 something build, so it was very expensive. You can see I added a lot more decking space, so a lot more preening and lounging space. I also decreased the distance between the stairs and overall height of the platform. Opted for another 125-gallon one, just like the other one that they have in their aviary, because I just would rather deal with filling more water than cleaning it more often. Trade-off is this does take longer to clean and longer to fill than the old setup, but that's okay. Another point, since I use river rock and pea gravel as the base in my run, a thing I have to account for constantly is soft areas for their feet to take a break. This decking material is a great opportunity for that. That's also easy to clean. So the way I saw it, the more room I could give them to hang out on that decking material, the better. Important thing to note, if you plan on using any Fibron or Trex decking, you do have to make sure you're using it in a highly shaded area because this stuff is prone to heating up and it can burn their feet. So when building this, we had to plan out an area that this could be where they would get shade consistently throughout the day. And even though this was in a full shade area, I still went through and checked the temperature multiple times throughout the day on some hot summer days before letting them on it because I'm paranoid. And if you don't have an area with good coverage, you can always throw a shade cloth up to help keep it out of full sun. But that's about it. Those are the changes I made and why I changed it. Any other questions about either of these builds, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll try to get to them all. That's all I got for this one. Bye, guys.